Hey guys, it's Devin and welcome back to my channel. Again, we are going to be doing another baby name video, and this one is going to be my top 10 favorite hipster baby names, thus the flannel. I've probably worn this before in like multiple videos. It is one of my favorite shirts, but I figured since it was like a hipster themed thing, I seen flannel a lot in hipster world, so figured I'd wear that for you guys. I was going to wear my glasses too, but the ring light makes them like super bright and crazy looking, so this is what we're gonna do. Anyway, so this is my top 10 favorite hipster baby names. If you guys have any baby names that you like, or if you like any of the ones that I mentioned, please leave that in the comment section below. I would love to hear them because I love everything baby names. Anyway, let's just get started. So my first name is the name Edison. I think it's a super cute name for a baby boy. You can use the name Eddie for short, which I also love. It's an English name from EDISON, kind of simple. So it's an old English name. It's a surname, but it can be used as a first name. You've been seeing that as a trend a lot the past couple years, using surnames as first names, which I actually really like. Cullen, actually my son, is a surname. It's an Irish surname, so I kind of like that trend as well. But I also like that it's kind of naming him after a famous inventor, Thomas Edison, which is also really cool. Second name is the name Beatrix, so kind of like Beatrice, but with a little kind of modern twist with the X at the end. It comes from the Latin word beautus, probably said that wrong. I want to say beauteous, but I don't think that's what it is. Anyway, meaning happy, which is a cute name. But Beatrix, very unique and different and very definitely hipster, so I think that's really cool. Number 3 is a very unique name. I've actually heard it before, but very rarely. I've never actually met anybody with this name. It's the name ROSCOE. So that's for a boy. You can say Ross for short. It's from an Old Norse word meaning deer and forest. So it's a very like rustic kind of like nature name, which is also really cool. But yeah, you don't really hear that name. Definitely cool. You're definitely going to be ahead of the curve with that one. Next name is the name Eddie again, so I kind of like Edison, but EDIE for a girl, actually. I think it's kind of a fun twist when you use a boy's names for a girl. It's an English name actually derived from the name Edwin. I'm probably going to say that wrong, or like Edwin, but it's meaning rich or happy, so that's kind of a cute name as well. But yeah, the name Eddie for a girl. I kind of like the unisex names for a girl, probably because my name is Devin, so. So the next name is the name Piper. It's a Scandinavian baby name meaning one who plays with a pipe. I've actually seen this name quite a bit on baby name lists the past few years, but I've yet to meet somebody with that name, so I still think it's pretty unusual and unique, but the name Piper I think is super cute. Next name, another unisex name for a girl, it's the name Frankie. I've always thought this name was really cute for a girl. I've never met a little girl with the name Frankie. Obviously, you meet boys with the name Frank. Actually, you don't really meet a lot of young boys with the name Frank. It tends to be like an older name. But yeah, I think the name Frankie is super cute. It has both French and German roots, derived from the word for a type of spear. So that's kind of unique. But yeah, the name Frankie for a little girl. The next name is a little boy name. It's the name Van, and it's a French and English word meaning winnowing machine, whatever that means. But I thought that was kind of interesting. I think of the shoe, Vans, or of course the car, type of car, van. But I just think it's super cool, unique. You don't really hear it a lot. It's a very boy sounding name to me, and I like that it's really short and sweet. Next name is a girl name, which is very near and dear to my heart. It's the name Nella. N-E-L-L-A. It was actually a name that I was considering for my daughter Isla. My grandmother's name is Petronella, so it was kind of a shortened version. But when we saw her, she was an Isla. But you can also use the name Nell as well. My grandmother is Dutch, but the name's actually derived from Latin roots meaning horn, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But Nella, I've never met anybody with that name. I think it's a very sweet short name for a baby girl and also very beautiful. I feel like L's in girl names for some reason is a very feminine sound to it, but yeah, Nella. The next name on my list is the name BRAX, which I've actually never met anybody with that name before, or I've never seen it on a baby name list either until I was doing research for this list. But I think it's a shortened version of the name Braxton, which I have seen on lists before, but again have never met anybody with that name. It is a form of the word, I believe it's an English word meaning BRAX house, which is interesting, but I've also seen it for the meaning badger. very different than BRAX house, but those are the two things that I saw online for its meaning. But BRAX, I think, is a very cool short name for a little boy, and the X on the end is definitely something unique and different. That also goes along with my last number on the list, which is number 10, with the name Nix. So I've never seen that name before. It's another X name, N-I-X, really short and sweet, and it's after the Greek word crimson, which is kind of cool, which is like that red purpley color. So yeah, I thought that was really unique as well. Never seen that name before on a list or in person. So I thought that would be a really cool, unusual name for a baby boy. So those are my list of 10 hipster baby names. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you have any more names to add to the list, please leave them in the comment section below, because people coming to this video looking for baby names for their bundle of joy would love to see more options in the comment section below as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for future updates. If you're already subscribed, welcome back, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!